I got a comment recently, and the comment was like, oh my gosh, like, I know you couldn't have grown your hair that long being just black. You have to have some Native American in your blood. Like, your hair, it's too soft. It looks too soft to be just black. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Christian, and in today's video I am going to be finally addressing my ethnicity. So a couple of months back, maybe even closer to a year ago, I filmed this video, but I had like 400 subscribers or something. So I thought that since I have so many new subscribers that I would refilm this video. And I know you guys are dying to know what my Ancestry DNA results are. But first I want you to guess. So guess your estimates in the comments. Pause this video and guess what percentages I will have, because I honestly think that a lot of you guys will be pretty shocked. Also, another thing I wanted to mention is I know that a lot of people use like other websites like MyHeritage or African Ancestry, but for the budget that I had at the time, the $69 ancestry test was the best option. Okay, so we are on the Ancestry DNA website. So first I'm going to click on Discover Ancestry DNA, explore your ethnicity. On this page, you're gonna see my almost 1,000 cousins. The first thing that we have is Nigeria. And for Nigeria, it says 42%. Your ethnicity estimate is 42%, but it can range from 34 to 53. So on the right, they have a little bit more information about Nigeria, about how Nigeria has 6 cities with populations over 1 million. And Nigeria as a country is a concept and product of colonialism, bringing together more than 250 ethnic groups within fairly arbitrary borders. Okay, so that's my top percentage, Nigeria. And then the next highest is Cameroon, Congo, and the Western Bantu people. Starting about 3,000 years ago, Bantu-speaking peoples spread from an area around the border of modern-day Cameroon and Nigeria through much of sub-Saharan Africa in one of the greatest migrations in human history. So yeah, that's a big clump. I'm gonna need y'all to narrow it down. Like, there's a lot of stuff in here. It says primary located in Angola, Cameroon, Central African Republic, Democratic Republic of the Congo, Equatorial Guinea, Gabon, Namibia, Republic of the Congo, Sao Tome and Principe, and Zambia. So that's like a lot of countries, and I don't like that they clumped all of them into like one big group, but I understand it because everybody that lives in one country in Africa, they're mostly not all gonna be like, their ancestors are not all gonna be from that region because everybody was traveling. So that is understandable, but like for me, doesn't really help me out. So the next thing we have is Mali, and Mali is 12%. And I love Mali because Mali is all about money, and I'm all about money, so I love Mali. But yeah, so I love Mali, and I have 12%, and it says that Ancestry pretty much located everything that they would consider Mali, Burkina Faso, Guinea, Mali, Sierra Leone, and Cote d'Ivoire. Okay, so the next percentage we have is Ghana, and I have 5%. Early French and Portuguese explorers.
Don't scare me like that, colonizer.
Identified sections of the West African coast by the area's resources, which is how the Ivory Coast got its name. Neighboring Ghana was known as the Gold Coast until it won independence from colonial rule in 1957 and renamed itself after a medieval West African empire. So the next percentage we have is Benin and Togo. And once again, they have a little bit more information about the two countries. Next up, we have Ireland, 3%. Following that, we have Germanic Europe. Following that, we have 1% Senegal. And following that, we have England and Northwestern Europe, followed by 1% Scotland and 1% Northern Italy. So all of this information I'm pretty much taking with a grain of salt because my ancestry results pretty much change maybe like twice a year because they get more information. So when I first got my results, they did not look like this, and I had Portugal in there and I had some Russian in there. So at this point, I'm just gonna stick with around 90% African, 10% other. Those are going to be my final estimates. So basically Black. And so for the additional communities, I thought this was pretty creepy that they were basically pinpointing everywhere in the South that my family is from. So in the additional community section, we have early North Carolina African Americans. And then they have a little overview of the dates. You and all the members of this community are linked through shared ancestors. You probably have family who lived in this area for years and maybe still do. Yep, I do. Okay. And then we have the Carolinas, Eastern Border African Americans. And then we have East Central North Carolina African Americans, Southern North Carolina African Americans, and then the Carolinas, Maryland, and Virginia African Americans. So yeah, pretty much if you zoom in on the United States, you'll just see that like most of my family is from around this area. So yeah, the South, pretty self-explanatory. I definitely would like to do African ancestry because it's a little more detailed, but I just don't have $600 because if you do African ancestry, you have to get the paternal side and the maternal side. So that's 2 kits and they're both $2.99. So I'm pretty satisfied with this answer right now, which is just a vague 90% African, 10% other. And also it's crazy because sometimes when people do African ancestry, their ancestry will come back as Europe. So I'm also kind of scared about that. I feel like with my percentages being this high, that wouldn't be an issue for me. Like, to all the people that have been saying, Christian, your hair is only long because of your genetics. Like, I got a comment recently and the comment was like, oh my gosh, like, I know you couldn't have grown your hair that long being just Black. You have to have some Native American in your blood. Like, your hair, it's too soft. It looks too soft to be just Black. And that comment, of course, got deleted. But please do not be ignorant. Please do not project the fact that you have not done your research onto me. It's really concerning that it's 2021 and people are still accusing me of being mixed because my hair got to a certain length. But enough of that. I do hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I will see you guys on Monday. Bye.